Back on the channel with a device that has been released not long time ago, and its name is Ideapro I8, and as you can see on the box, it's a smartwatch. Today we're gonna do a quick unboxing, and then we're gonna go through all the specs and features that Ideapro I8 is coming with. As you can see, the box is tiny, small and light, and if you can see, the smartwatch is coming with a fresh and modern look. Also you can see the name Ideapro I8. On the side, it's a small message: please charge and connect app for the first time. Also on the back, you got a few info about the smartwatch and what do you have into this small package. And if you turn also on the other side, you're gonna have this QR code and the name of the app, which is QWatch, which can be downloaded from Google Play or the App Store. And to do that, you just need the smartphone with an QR code scanner, and then just put the camera on this QR code. Yeah, find it, search for it, then type this link, and it's gonna take you to actually Google Play, where you just have to download this QWatch app, install, register, and then you're ready to use it, connected via Bluetooth to the smartwatch. And now let's find out what do we have in this tiny box. You got this made in China model color, which is black, at least on my model. And if you can see, we got the smartwatch. Please charge and connect app for the first time. And this is the smartwatch. Let's have another look on what we got inside. We got this magnetic charging cable. Also we got this strap and the other one. And also we got this, let's say, operating instruction or the manual, which also you got this QR code and you can scan it. And pretty much this is what you got into the box. And now, because I did put both straps on the smartwatch, I can say that the straps are made from a soft silicone, and it's a nice silicone touching. Also the smartwatch is made from aluminium, and if you can see, it's coming with this square rectangular shape and one button on this right side. Also, if you turn the smartwatch on the back, you can see the heart rate sensors and this magnetic charging port, which with the help of the charging cable, because it's magnetic and it's quite strong, yeah, stays quite well. You can charge this smartwatch in just 1.5 hours. Also inside we got a 230 milliamp lead polymer battery, which the standby time can go up to 30 days, and the daily use battery life can go up to 10 days, which is quite pretty good. The size of the display, it's 1.7 inch, which is quite a decent size, 240 by 280 IPS. And now it's time to turn on the smartwatch and let's play a bit and find out all the other specs and features. Let's just press on this button. Yeah, and was quite quick, really quick. And we are on the main display. And because I do have the app already installed on my smartphone, it did find it via Bluetooth. We're just gonna tap on this one and see what's gonna happen now. Connection succeeded, so we can use the app with the help of the smartwatch. Okay, and we are back on the main menu, and it's time to have a better look on the smartwatch now, starting with the faces. And if you can see on the main screen right now, this is the main face. This is the face that you're gonna have when you start for the first time your smartwatch. But swipe it on the left, you're gonna have even more faces, and one more time, and again and again, and each face is coming with different design. and also it's gonna show up, for example, on this one, the time, the date, also number of the steps, how many calories you burn, and the heart rate monitor sensor, which is 85 at the moment when I had the watch on my wrist. But also you can benefit of even more faces with the help of the app, because on this dial market you got the 6 faces that you got on your smartwatch at this moment. But if you can see, you can delete one of the faces, and now you can choose another extra one, let's say this one. So you just have to wait a bit. It's like time over here, and once this is finished, it's gonna send this face to the smartwatch. Alright, and that's it. You got that face on the smartwatch. If you try to add another one, it's gonna say that my watch is full. So at this moment you got 6 face watches, but the 3 main one you cannot delete it, but you got another 3 which you can play, you can delete and add another one, which one you like it from this dial market. Moving from the faces, if you swipe down, you're gonna have access to this small shortcut menu, and you're gonna have on this one brightness. If you can see, it's going bright and bright. If you touch this button, it's gonna turn off the smartwatch. Also, if you're gonna touch this button, you're gonna go to the settings, main settings, and you got this theme, and you can select if you want to have all the apps into this small face on the main display, I mean. If not, you're gonna have into a list. So I do prefer the list at this moment. Languages, so you can choose from almost 20 languages. Main languages right here. So we got English, which is quite good. And if you can see the display, the touch, the response, it's quite fast, I would say. It's going fast. Now we got the system, and you can see the device name, the hardware version, firmware, and so on. Also the factory reset. If you want to reset everything to start from the beginning, you can tap that factory reset button. If you want to go back, swipe left and then swipe up, and you're gonna be back on the main menu. Now if you're gonna swipe up, you're gonna have access to all the features that this smartwatch is coming with. And if you can see, you got step, you got heart rate, sleep, message, sport, stopwatch, SpO2, QR code, music, calculator, BP rate, camera, game, so you can play even a game on this smartwatch. You got theme and weather. Also, if you can see, the response is quite good, quite fast, and we're gonna play a bit on this smartwatch. On steps, let's tap it once. You're gonna have the number of steps that you've done. I haven't done too much because I've been inside house. How many calories you've been burned, and how many kilometers you've done at this point. So let's go back. Also, the smartwatch benefit of the feature lift to wake up, or twist the wrist, if I can say. So once you twist the wrist, the display it's waking up, so you can have access to the main screen. Okay, and now swipe it up again. You got this heart rate monitor, which is gonna monitor the heart rate to that heart rate sensor. From time to time it's gonna show up that not wearing, so make sure you put the smartwatch into the right position, and you can try again. Tap on the heart rate, and you have to wait a little bit to detect the pulse, and then it's gonna show up on the display. Let's wait. 75, 79, depends how much effort I do. At this moment my breathing it's quite hard, so the pulse is going up a bit. So just detected 96 beep per minute. And moving on to the sleep, this is gonna monitor the sleep during the nighttime or daytime, depends when do you want to sleep. And going back, we got message and notifications, and because the smartwatch is connected to the smartphone, we got a call reminder setting which is on at this moment, and you got the sedentary alert. This is telling you if you sit too much and need to do an activity, for example. So you can set up interval minutes, 30, 60 or 90 minutes on each day if you want to. So if you sit more than 90 minutes, the watch is gonna probably vibrate, a slight vibration, to remind you to look at the activities, which is quite a nice feature. Also you got drink alert, and if you can see, you can tap any of these settings like wake up, go to work, before lunch. So you can choose on what time the smartwatch to vibrate in order to remind you that you need to drink a little bit more. So you got the whole week, so you can choose any of the day, or you can untick, let's say Monday, or put a tick again, so I can remind you that Monday all day long, or starting with the wake up, finish with before sleep, the smartwatch is gonna remind you that you need to drink a little bit. Also you got notification for incoming call alert or SMS alert. Also you got a notification for different applications like weather, Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, Yahoo Mail, and so on. And probably you already saw that I received that notification, which is on messages, from Instagram right on the smartwatch. So the smartwatch is just gonna vibrate in that time when you receive the notification. And moving from messages, you got sports, so you can choose from walking, running, hiking, swing, cycling and exercise. So for example, on walking, it's gonna show up how many number of steps, how many kilometers you've done, the distance I mean. Also the heart rate monitor, which is constantly during your walking activity. Also you can stop on any moment, you can put it on pause, stop or play again. But if you want to go out, exit, just confirm, and it's gonna go out. On running, it's the same system, gonna show up everything, but if you want to exit, just confirm and go out. And moving on from the sports activities, you got stopwatch, you can play and just leave it on. It's gonna count the seconds. And let's see what's happened if you tap on this one. Nothing, so you can put it on pause and then probably just go out. This is the blood oxygen, so this is gonna monitor the blood oxygen from your blood. So you just have to wait like for 30 seconds, and then it's gonna show up on the main display. You got the QR code, so this is the QR code, and with the help of your smartphone you'll be able to download the QWatch app to benefit from all the features that this smartphone is coming with. Moving on, music, you can control the music from your smartphone, for example by play the music, put the volume down, put the volume up, put it on pause, put the volume down again, and you can even change the song, for example, and again put the volume up again. So this is the music feature, which is quite a nice feature on the smartwatch. So you can control the music for your smartphone, for example. And moving from music, you got a calculator, so you can add different combination. 11 by 5 equal 55. Yeah, that's good, it's working right. Blood pressure, you got the camera, but on camera again it's gonna activate the smartphone camera. And let's say if you want to take a picture with the help of your smartwatch, you see what's happening if you type. Yeah, it's taking a picture with the smartphone, which again, it's a nice cool feature that you can have on Ideapro i8. And let's go back, and we got a game I did play once. It's quite interesting, and you are in space at this moment, so you get this space ship, so you can move with the help of your finger on the screen all over. You got like how many? 2, 4, 5 lives, and you have to avoid other ships, and I did lost. So my score is 167. Highest score was 435. So you can play this little game on this smartwatch quite easily. Moving on, team. Like I said, you can choose to have all the apps on this main display, or like a list. And the last one would be the weather. And if you can see today, between 3 and 10, raining, and then 91% condition of rain. Moving on, next day on 19, you're gonna have also a condition of raining, 61%, and between 6 and 10, and so on. So you can have this weather on different days, but also because it's connected on that app from my smartphone. And we're just gonna move a little bit on the app so we can benefit from all the features that this smartwatch is coming with, and to have more settings that you can set up on the app. And now moving on the Q Watch, you're gonna have all the data that is being collected through this sensor. I mean the heart rate, the blood pressure, blood oxygen, all of them is gonna be transmitted to this app, and you're gonna see all the data on this Q Watch app. So at this moment we got the steps, which I did 139 just walking inside the house. I did walk like 0.1 kilometers. I did burn 10.1 kilocalories, and for just about 5 minutes. Okay, this is more for the night time. How much do you sleep? And it's no data at this moment. Okay, heart rate. This is my last heart rate, so it was like 88 beats per minute. But also you can tap, and it's gonna show up right here on the main display of your smartwatch. Let's go back, and you got the blood oxygen, which again, when was on my wrist, it was on 96%, and again you can tap it and it can start to monitor the blood oxygen when you have the smartwatch on your wrist. Blood pressure again was 126/89, so I don't know if it's a good or bad one, because, well, I'm not a doctor, but again you can tap and it's gonna start measure the blood pressure. And the last one, okay, go back, it's the energy, which is showing like bad. Well, no much activity today. The energy looks like I'm tired. I've been talking a lot, I've been on different position, so the energy looks like it's bad at this moment. Wow, that's wrong. And now on running, because I didn't do any exercise, is no data at this moment. Yeah, you can load, and oh, actually showing up something, some walking probably inside the house. So it's gonna show up the date, the time, how many minutes and how many calories I've done on that specific date and time. So this is pretty much everything you got on the app. You got the Q Watch with all the data, all the sleeping, heart rate, blood oxygen and so on. You got the device with different settings, different features and notifications. You got the dial market where you can choose different faces, and you got this last about me, which you can find the friendship camera unit of measurements. You can choose from kilometers or miles. And let's go back about, and here actually you can set up the gender, birthday, weight and height, and the blood pressure range, SBP, DBP, and I did put random centimeters and kilograms, and pretty much that's it with the Q watch. Let's go back a bit and go on the main menu, and like I said, this is pretty much with the app. Talking about the smartwatch, it's quite nice, light and quite fast. The response, it's really fast, and you got also a quick menu right here. Like I said, you can choose from different faces, which is again really fast. And yeah, you can monitor like the heart rate, which is the most important, the blood oxygen, also the beeping rate, blood pressure, and you can even play a game with the help of this smartwatch. Not last, the smartwatch support IP67 sweat and rain, so easily you can take it outside even on a rainy day. No worry that is gonna get water inside, because you got that protection. So IP67 protection for sweat and rain, of course. So this was the unboxing. I hope we got through all the specs and features that this Ideapro i8 is coming with. And probably I would say that sometimes the heart rate sensor doesn't detect it, so make sure on what position you're gonna put the smartwatch on your wrist. But overall it's quite an interesting smartwatch, not that much expensive, so I just give it a try. And if you want to have more information, I'm gonna probably leave some specifications and links into this video description. So thank you for watching again. Give it a like to this video, share, subscribe, and see you soon with another interesting one.